G'day again everybody, and welcome to part 3 of the Advanced DIY SpudFit program. I wanted to talk a little bit in this video about what you can expect, what to expect especially in the beginning of of your SpudFit challenge. What's going to happen both physically and mentally, and in the next part we'll talk a little bit more about how to actually deal with those things. But for this one I just wanted you guys to have a good understanding of what, or hopefully have a good understanding, it's different for everybody, depending on a variety of factors, about how you experience the first few days or week or even a couple of weeks. It's different for everybody depending on things like what your diet was like before you started, what medications you're on, what sort of illnesses you might have, how much water you drink, how well you're sleeping, how stressful your life is. There's a whole array of factors that can influence how you experience the first few days or even up to a couple of weeks. After that, once you get through it, it all seems to settle down, and it's very, very similar from then on between everybody. Now, some things that you can expect. First of all, obviously cravings is a big one. When you suddenly stop feeding yourself with all the foods that you used to, all those junk foods that you're used to getting, you're going to get cravings. You're going to get intense cravings for those foods that you're used to feeding yourself. And you can expect that, and the good news is there are ways through it, which, like I said, we'll get to in the next section. For now, I just want to talk about what to actually expect. We'll get to solutions for those things later. So yes, cravings. Cravings are a big one. For me, that was the biggest one, but definitely not the only thing I experienced. There are certain detox symptoms. Personally, I don't like the word detox. I much prefer to say adjustments. All right, your body has to adjust. Nobody sent a memo ahead of time to your body to say, get prepared for this new way of eating that you're going to be experiencing. Your body's not ready. All right, your body is ready for more of the same. That's all it'll ever be ready for us, just ready for more of the same. And the only way to get it ready to eat only potatoes or a healthy whole food plant-based diet or any other kind of diet, the only way to get it ready is to actually do it and just allow your body to catch up. So while your body is trying to digest foods that it's not used to digesting, because the internal gut flora is not there and ready, there are going to be some adjustment symptoms. Most people call them detox symptoms. I like to call them adjustment symptoms. And that can be things like bloating, can be dry mouth, could be headaches, could be constipation, could be the opposite, could be diarrhea. There are various and numerous ways that your body experiences this challenge, and accordingly there are various detox symptoms, adjustment symptoms that you might experience. The thing to understand is that all these things will pass. You need to trust the process. You need to understand that millions of people have eaten very close to this way in the past, and they've all done very, very well, and there's no good reason to expect that you're going to be different to all of these people. All right, there's no reason to assume that that you're going to be any different to any of the millions of people that have done this before. All right, so you need to trust the process, and you need to understand that many people have experienced the same issues that you are experiencing, and they have always passed. They've always moved on. The body has always adjusted and adapted to this way of eating. It's always happened. All right, and there's no reason for you to be any different. So trust the process. Keep following the rules. Eat as much as you feel like, whenever you feel like it, and trust that your body is this amazing machine that will figure everything out for you. You don't need to figure anything out. You don't need to put in any extra thought or any extra effort or anything. You just need to follow the rules and allow your body the time and space it needs to figure things out and adjust to what you're doing. All right. The emotional part is a big thing. It was for me. It's not for everybody. A lot of people find this easy and a lot of people remain happy and everything. But for me, I struggled with my emotions. I struggled with, once you've had a bad day at work, for example, and your standard operating procedure is to come home from work and tuck into a box of ice cream to help improve on a bad day. When you can't do that, what do? That was a big struggle for me. I had problems with that, and my emotions were a little bit out of control for the first week or two. So we'll talk about that more further, but you can expect for some trouble with sort of an emotional roller coaster. There's going to be highs, there's going to be lows. For now, all I'll say is that in order to properly experience the ups, you need to have downs. All right, think about a roller coaster. If a roller coaster doesn't go down to dip at the bottom, then it can't go up either. All right, the ups and the downs are part of life. Embrace it. Understand that this is just the way life is. And again, we'll talk more about that later. All right, so I hope that helps you understand what you can expect from the beginning of your SpudFit challenge. On to the next video.